Hey YouTube, this is Gunsnipe, and this is gonna be another starship review. As you can see, this is the fourth incantation of Gunsnipe, the U.S.S Gunsnipe N.C.C-033795-C. This ship is very unusual from the other ones because, first of all, it wasn't built by the Alexandrian forces. It was built on the eastern side of Ghana from the Lagonian shipyards. As you can, like I said, the ship is unusual because of the way Gunsnipe C was designed. Gunsnipe C is 64 feet 6 inches long, has a wingtip to wingtip width of 41 feet 5 inches, and a body width of 5 feet 3 inches. She weighs about 40 tons, and her normal cruising speed is 85 trillion nanometers per second. That's actually the maximum quantum matrix speed of Gunsnipe B. So, in normal circumstances, normal cruising speed, Gunsnipe C can break the barriers between our realm and the divine realm. But even though she has this all the speed, a quantum matrix core has been put into the ship, but her quantum matrix core has never been tested, so her quantum matrix speed is unknown. She uses the same xenophobic technology as Gunsnipe B, giving her complete solar power. Even her quantum matrix systems, other than the core itself, is solar powered. This is Gunsnipe in landing mode, as you can see. Her wings are a little bit near flattened, but that's for giving her an increased spin rotation in a way. This is also the first Gunsnipe to have a deflector dish inside the nose. Also the first Gunsnipe to have torpedo tubes, or I wouldn't call them torpedo tubes, but missile launchers in the photon torpedo way, right there. Gunsnipe C has two 80-inch McBuster MK.IV or Mark IV sniper cannons. Right now the cannons are hidden. As I go into X-ray view, you can see the cannons are stored inside these two areas. These cannons do not come out until the ship goes into its cloaking mode. That's when the engines go to silence, complete silence, I might add, and the cannons extend outward. She has two Gunpods, just like Gunsnipe B. The Gunpods are situated right here on the first and second nacelle, or underneath it. She has the two high-velocity nose blasters, one on each side, one right here, and one right there. She has armor-piercing missiles, transphasic missiles, and quantum missiles, all situated down right here, next to the matrix ejection port. All those missiles, all that armament fits in here. But what Gunsnipe, the most powerful weapon Gunsnipe C has is the solar Flotonic cannon RX-10. The RX-10 follows the same principles as all the RX models from RX-1 to the RX-9. But the problem with this one is that it's so powerful that the barrel that's made for this cannon can actually distort, warp, and eventually break apart and blow up. So using this cannon is limited, not recommended for right now, and is downright dangerous because of the barrel's flaw. There's some flaw in the barrel. She only has one crew member, and that's its pilot, named Jaiden Shivon. Namely, any ship bearing the name Gunsnipe would be piloted by a member of the royal family, the Alexandria family. But being this was built in a Lagonian shipyard without the consent of the Alexandrian family, Alexandrian royal family member is not piloting the ship, so it's a different person. Gunsnipe C is practically superior to any other Gunsnipe model ever made, ever designed. Now, in the back here, the engine manifold has been redesigned completely, that to give the ship a complete sleek look without any drag whatsoever. The only drag that occurs with Gunsnipe C is where the sniper cannons are housed at. She has 6 main thrusters right here. These 6 thrusters are practically her main engines. Just 3 alone can keep the ship flying in atmospheric flight. She also has 2 impulse boosters to give her that extra punch and speed, but even these don't make her fast enough to break the 85,000 mark. In fact, these two thrusters help her reach that mark. Now, she has 4 rooms, if you've seen it in the back in the X-ray. Here's the cockpit with the control panel. Now, if we go inside, there we go. Whoop. I know it's kind of hard to do this right. Okay, this room is the living quarters. This would be a TV, but I got a picture of how Gunsnipe C looked before I did the engine. Here's the kitchen and washroom. This would be a stove right here, and this right, oh crap. And this right here would be the bed. And of course in here is the engineering section. Here's the quantum matrix drive, and these little circles represent the thrusters. There's only 4 showing because the core is protecting the other 2. And that pretty much Gunsnipe C does do battle with Gunsnipe B and wins. But Gunsnipe B also wins too. So it's like a win-win. Eventually this ship will be handed over to the Alexandrian family after something happens to either Jaiden or she's been given up by the Ligonian forces to the Alexandrian family. Well, that's all the Gunsnipes I have for today. Gunsnipe, Gunsnipe A, Gunsnipe B, and Gunsnipe C. As you can tell, Gunsnipe C beats them lengthwise terribly. I might draw out a Gunsnipe D, but I don't know. I'm having trouble designing Gunsnipe D, so if any of you on YouTube watches this video and has a design idea for me, I'll leave my email address on the description so y'all can tell me, and I can fly the ideas around and maybe come up with a Gunsnipe D, and I'll do a tribute video for them. So this is Gunsnipe, and these are my ships, my starfighters. I'm gonna do my starships later on.